Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies the same item, current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
Many say that I'm too young to let you know just where I'm coming from. Yeah, but you will see it's just a matter of time. My love will surely make you mine. Well,
living in a world of ghetto life. Everyone seems so uptight, but nothing's wrong. It's alright with my man. I like the way we carry on. His love will sending me on and on, but my man. People out there can understand I'm
giving him something he can't feel. Oh, to let him know this love is real.
Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
Whoa ha ha ha, whoa ha, whoa ha ha.
Whoa ha ha, whoa ha ha, whoa ha ha, whoa ha ha.
Whoa ha ha ha, whoa ha, whoa ha.
Whoa ha, whoa ha.
Ooh, whoa ha ha ha. Whoa. Whoa ha 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 ha. Whoa ha.
Whoa ha. Whoa ha, whoa ha ha ha. Whoa ha ha, whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa. Whoa ha ha. Whoa ha ha. Whoa ha ha. Whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha. And they were just fucking me up in the background over here. Hating ass niggas on every coast. Welcome back to another episode of Jaden XD.
I know. Welcome back to the dark side.
God, I'm back in hell.
Yes. Welcome to the jungle.
No, nigga, that's where you are.
Welcome to the jungle.
Are you serious? Shut up, Muffy.
Remember when I used to bark at traffic on the show? Yeah.
Ooh wee! Y'all know how I feel about small dogs. I know exactly who you are. I know what you sound like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm prejudiced.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm a small dog bigot, nigga.
I am a doggist.
I am a doggit. A small doggit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not all dogs' lives matter. Stop. I gotta stop.
Whatever happened to golden retrievers? Bring back our Dachshunds.
Bring back our Dachshunds. Bring back our Dachshunds.
What are you at? Hey everybody again, welcome back to the Blackest Show About Nothing here on Jaden XD. Mm-hmm. I'm your host XD, aka Woo Nigga.
Yeah. I'm Jade, aka Mrs. Frizzle of the Underworld.
So like Ursula, but like for hell.
Oh, Earth is ghetto. We wanna leave. Oh, Earth is ghetto. We wanna leave. We wanna leave. Oh, Oh, Earth is ghetto. We wanna leave. Earth is ghetto. We wanna leave. We wanna leave.
She had a. That's a verse.
Let me tell you something. I hope she got her just due. I know she didn't. Because I know how the internet does you raggedy ass niggas. Where's Ijeoma from the Victoria's Secrets? Has she gotten her just due yet?
What?
You ain't see the video with Ijeoma?
No.
Ijeoma was in the Victoria's Secret. She said it in the video. She said, I just came in here to get my free panties. And this white lady had a whole fucking Alex Mack meltdown on the floor. And
Over
she was
screaming.
You did not see this video?
No,
Wait a
but
minute.
you know, I tend to avoid white woman freakouts.
Oh no, I want you to see this one
internet.
because Ijeoma's levels. So, you know, we talked about on Getting Grown. Chrissy Chula said it best. If some ignorant shit happens to me with a white woman in public, just be clear that y'all are not going to see a video of it from my phone because I'm going to be in jail for putting hands and feet on these hoes. I don't have the patience that these niggas have with these video cameras. But what I will tell you is, if I did, Ijeoma would be it. Ijeoma would be my girl. Hold on. Ijeoma.
What?
Okay.
Is he yo ma? Like, but it's like, is he your mother? But like, is he yo ma?
Here she is. Ijeoma Ukinta.
Oh, she's African.
But she from New Jersey.
Oh.
Wait, I want you to watch this here live and direct on this motherfucking shit here. I can't wait for you to see this shit. Let me find the video so we can get the best. Here's a 3-minute one, so that I think that's gonna give you enough context. Ijeoma, okay, Queen, XD.
Oh my gosh,
bang bang. Okay, take a look. See there. We'll sit here and enjoy,
okay.
because the majority
Karen
of our
goes
listeners have
crazy.
seen this.
See, again, I avoid white women freakouts and meltdowns on the internet. They make me mad.
Yeah,
You know
generally. This one here made me mad, but also like gave me glee at the same time.
Okay, let me watch. Earth. Okay.
Perfect.
Let's see.
No, excuse. Now you are. Oh my God! Oh wait, no, that's not the first part.
Oh my God! Do you see this?
What is happening?
Okay,
Oh
wait
my
a
God,
minute. Hold on. No, take
I
that.
never
Take that
thought
away.
nothing like this
Take
would happen
that
to
away.
me. She just tried
Take
to
that
run
away.
and hit
You got
me.
to get the.
Well, while you look at that, let me tell some folks about some stuff we got.
Oh yeah,
going
you do
on.
that.
So, if you didn't know, now you know. We are available everywhere.
Yeah.
Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spreaker, still Spotify, pretty much everywhere except for SoundCloud, and I think that changes soon. So,
Oh shit.
yeah, so it's exciting times, you know, exciting things are happening at Burger King, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it is.
so make sure you tell a friend, and also make sure you rate 5 stars or leave us a nice, warm comment. We need those more than ever right now. And you can do that wherever you're listening. Also, subscribe to our Patreon. We are back. We fought the elements.
No, Jabria, not right now.
We fought the elements to give you some good content over the week. There's also, I don't know if it's happened yet, but there's some aesthetic changes around.
Yes, it is.
If you haven't, I don't know if it's happened yet, but it should have happened by the time this is released. So that was really fun. That's what we worked on. One of the things that we worked on. And so again, rate 5 stars. Also subscribe to our Patreon, $7 holla. It is amazing. We have a good time. Like I said, we fought the elements to give you content while we were in LA. Almost got attacked by a puma,
Oh my
bear,
God. We are not
Kaya
exaggerating.
Safari. Yeah. Remember when Monique told her that is such a vile name. It means wild and rugged and unattractive. What's your real name, baby? Safari.
You're right, it did age terribly.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
I just got to
If
go
you
back and
think-
see what's happening with Hottie. What's happening with Hottie?
Oh, she has a show of sorts.
Is she still the same?
Shatar, absolutely. She's the same.
Oh, okay. Hottie?
Yeah. Shatar.
Oh, that's her name, Shatar.
Yeah.
You see, this is a problem.
Yeah, and guess what kind of show she has?
What is it? A dating show?
It's a cooking show,
No.
which is ironic based on her, her trying to cook that turkey in the microwave.
So is she just doing bad stuff like that lady Sandra Lee or whatever her name is, who was putting them Kwanzaa candles in that cake?
Oh, when she put acorns around it, like people eat
Acorns and Kwanzaa candles, nigga. I was so irritated.
First of all, I'm assuming there's all sorts of trees in Africa, across the continent. But I was like, acorns, nigga, like that's what you get from black people.
Let me tell you
in
something. I got
Africa?
a whole lot of Nigerian friends. I ain't seen them niggas put an acorn in nary a dish. Do you hear me?
Yeah,
Nary.
yeah. I've never.
These niggas have fed
seen-
me fish. They fed me beef. They fed me chicken, okra, black eyed peas, nigga, lots of tomatoes, hot peppers, red onions, literally never an acorn. Peanuts, okay? Other roasted nuts, never an acorn.
Are you even able to eat acorns? I feel like they're one of those like seeds that like. I mean, I guess
Do
if
you
you have
want to
but
eat acorns? Probably not.
like eating a buckeye.
Right.
Right, which is one of those things from Ohio.
You might as well eat a pine cone, nigga.
Yeah, like girl, what the fuck? We have something really big to announce.
Yeah, we do. Finally.
Drum roll, please. Yeah, drum roll, please. Make it gay, Abe.
Give us a gay drum roll.
Sexy drag queen. Before I announced it, we were cleaning the house, and Holy Key randomly came on. Holy Key!
Holy key! Holy! I'm like, I know her throat hurt. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Okay, but in all seriousness, we have a big announcement to make. So we've hinted around this a lot, but now we can tell you all kind of what it is. So save the date, September 18th. It is a Saturday. Links and all more information will be out in the coming weeks. But Jade and XD shot a short film.
Did!
Yeah, we shot a short comedy film, and we will be releasing it to you all on September 18th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to us for
Yeah.
for being on our tilapia. That's what Kia said that Cortez calls Tyler Perry.
Oh yeah, we used to
Tilapia.
we used to have like dinners over at Dr. Kia's house. It would be me, Tay, and Cortez.
Big Cortez.
Yeah, and he would call Tyler Perry tilapia. He was like, "Why do you call Tyler Perry tilapia? Because it's trash fish."
Yo, Cortez. Cortez is a
I
hidden
miss him.
treat that y'all just.
Oh, I miss him.
I miss
Yeah.
Cortez.
But,
Cortez, if you're listening to this, we love you, and we're sending out an
Yes.
Amber Alert.
Yes.
No, he'll just gonna pop. He just be popping up. But yes, we
Yeah.
filmed a short comedy film, wrote it, directed it, executive produced it, starred in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the whole thing. And I gotta say, not to toot our own horn, but beep, beep.
Beep beep, nigga, toot toot, honk honk.
I'm really proud of it. It's something that we worked really hard on and we couldn't have done without you guys. So, if you're a Patreon user, you do get a sneak peek
Yes.
before it airs. And so this will definitely scoot on over to the Patreon. And in a couple of weeks, you'll get a first look
Yes.
at our short film.
Yes.
So that's super exciting. And
I'm
we'll
really
talk about how we
excited.
filmed it.
Shout out
I
to
know.
shout out to Lotus Park Films.
Lotus Park Films, awesome.
Shout out to Jason Alexander. Shout out to Antonio Thompson for the plug. Shout out to
and our photographer for our new art
yes
stuff.
for our new zhuzh. Shout out to Chris Rogers. Shout out to Nikki Laxton of NL Makeup / Plentiful Brows. Shout out to Franiqua. Shout out to Crystal Jean. Just shout out to Weirdo Workshop, Claude and Chuck, our brothers.
Yes. Our producing partners as well.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
Yes. So shout out to Abe.
Yes, who has held us down.
Let me tell you something.
We need to have an Abe appreciation
We need to
episode.
have an
He won't
Abe
allow us to.
appreciation episode.
He won't allow us to.
Well, it's too bad
We should
because
just
once
have it
the
regardless.
episode is recorded, it's done.
Yeah.
Coming soon, Abe appreciation episode. Abe already said he was down to come back for the Patreon,
Oh, yeah.
so I
Yeah,
said it
yeah.
here to
And,
hold him to it.
Also, the gals and dolls, they have a little crush on
Yeah, let me tell
Abraham.
y'all something. That's one reason Abe's gaps be so big, okay? Y'all don't
Mm-hmm.
be harassing Abe in these streets. Y'all leave Abe alone. Let him be.
Yes.
Abe just be minding his business with his cat and,
Right.
doing his work, and we're going to let him continue to do so. These bitches going to be like,
Right.
damn all that.
Right, he's not a Twitter nigga and all that good. Oh, first of all,
That might appeal to them.
did
even
you
more.
were you present for Fleeknik?
No,
2021?
I looked at the timeline and saw niggas talking about singing ass, and I was like, oh, okay, well, got enough of that, so I'm just gonna go on about my
Here's the
business.
thing. I know. Here's the thing.
No shaming, obviously.
I can't promise you that.
Okay. As long as you started first, nigga. I ain't want no, you start.
I can't
I'll
promise
chime
you
in.
that I'm not going to shame. What I can tell you is what I won't disrespect.
Okay.
That's what I won't do.
Okay.
Yeah. I just got to tell you, I'm all for sexual liberation.
Yeah.
And I think you should be able to post all your parts, all 2,000 of your parts, on whatever social medium that you choose to, But also, there was a point in time where the people of the diaspora and beyond on the internet, especially on Twitter, did a lot to get people fired when they didn't like them. So, and I'm like, I'm a child of the internet. You know what I mean? I know how people hold on to screenshots for years and years and years. I know people have saved screenshots from shit I've said when I was young and haven't learned anything, and ever since then I've evolved. But they're going to use those screenshots against me at some point. I always say, I can't wait till I rake it big so Black Twitter can turn against me. So,
I'm gonna leave like Yada. I'm just gonna leave
Yeah.
like Yada. Fuck all of you. Fuck you all.
Chicken those titties. But you get what I mean? Like, I'm all for that. It was cool, but I'm like, you know, niggas is haters for real. And like, you know, like Tay says, you gotta protect your black. So like,
Protect your badge.
there was concern, not because of you all showing your stuff, which I will get to in a minute, but more so like niggas is hateful, and I would hate for you to participate in something fun, and because you said one off-colored comment that people use this like revenge porn type of shit against you. You know what I mean?
People are hateful. They're hateful in that way.
But I continued on to say, there are some people that I did not. Let me frame this in a way that you maybe understand it. Did you ever watch Bessie?
No, nigga, what is that? Sounds like,
With Queen Latifah, when she played.
was that her name on the show?
First of all, she was playing a historical black figure, Bessie, whatever her name is.
Like a modern day show in the bitch's name.
No,
Bessie.
gosh. That's like fucking Tori Spelling naming her kid Hattie Mae. It's just like, girl, why?
Why?
Well, how is she a church mother? She is white and 9.
I don't even want to talk about that because I have so many thoughts and none of them are good.
But do you, okay, so there's a scene where you see Queen Latifah's titties. And it's like, whoa, like Queen Latifah's been alive in our lives for as long as you can remember.
Right.
But you never think of Queen Latifah's titties like that until that one moment.
Even though they're
you're
quite
like,
prominent.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh shit, that's Queen Latifah's titties. Damn. That's how I felt yesterday
I
during
understand.
Fleetnik 2020. If you didn't know what it is, if you're you know, a respectable human being and you're not on Twitter, there was a moment where they removed a section of Twitter away called Fleets, which is very similar to Instagram stories or Snapchat stories, right? And so because, you know, this is the year of, you know, horny, you know, everybody decided to, you know, let their, you know, freak flag tweet. And so they was posting nudes and in the middle, you know, in medias res, you know, in the middle of action, you know. Oh yeah, there was a lot of, you know, bobble and bobble wobble and bobble wobble wobble and there was a lot of macaroni and cheese being stirred throughout the fleets.
That's what good pussy sounds like.
Oh yes, yeah, and back to this point about like, oh shit, that's Queen Latifah's titties. I didn't know I needed to see that. I didn't. And never did I expect to see that ever, but I did. Whoa. That was my sentiment for most of the day. It was like, whoa, those are your titties, sir. I had no idea. You know what I mean? Like,
Again, no kink shaming. You know what I'm saying?
no kink shaming. It's just like, and there was just some people I'm like, you know, I didn't necessarily need to see this.
I just saw more
I
reactions from
support-
people, such as one that I thoroughly agreed with. I don't want to see no shaming of sex workers after this.
Oh yeah.
Y'all don't need to be shaming sex
Yeah.
workers anyway, but if you was out here throwing it pon the timeline, pon the fleets, you know what I'm saying? For free.
Yeah.
Like, who are you?
Can we take a break? Can we take a break and talk about OnlyFans?
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a break and we'll be back after these messages.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
We're going to talk about how to have conversations. It's pretty difficult. A lot of times we feel awkward, but the 4 F's will help you enter conversations with a lot more confidence than usual.
And we're black.
Always.
So, yeah. Again, make sure you subscribe to our Patreon and follow. Use the link tree. All of our links are in our JadenX linktree.com/JadenXD. I don't know what Linktree is. It's wherever you're listening.
Oh yeah, Linktree is with those blocks, and you click on them when you want the category.
Yeah, but we have our own because we pay for the pro, so it's just so it says JadenXD on it.
Great.
So it's like, our own branding. Speaking of branding, OnlyFans. I think we should venture
Make
out.
have one? Oh, it's like,
Well, no,
Oh.
not us, but we should venture out and manage some of these people.
oh, I'm down for that.
Yeah, you could be like in Truck Turner, you can be like, shake those asses proper, and I can edit.
Yeah. I'm with that. I'm all about directing now.
Yeah, I could just edit and color correct, and you could ensure that the the freelance actors, because I don't ever say porn stars because that's ambitious.
No, they're graphic actors.
Graphic actors.
Graphic actors.
I usually say freelance top or bottom because that's just what I
think
in the wheelhouse I operate in. So, but graphic actors is quite like that's your sex tech.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of your prostitute or whatever, it's like my relief technician.
Yeah, I'm a graphic actor.
Yeah.
Or actress.
I'm an erotic actor or actress.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But to that point, during Fleetnik 2021, there was a lot of, advertisement for OnlyFans, but they don't have OnlyFans. So I'm like, y'all should use this. Y'all were just giving this shit away for free. Why not just capitalize? We are in a capitalistic society. You might as well lean into it.
Especially if you know that you've got the parts.
Hey, man, let me tell y'all a few things about this Only Motherfucking Fans, man. I've been made $1 million and a few couples of millions of dollars from OnlyFans years and years ago. I've been doing this for about 3 years now. Number 2 is my bitch foot page, just her feet alone, makes well over $50,000 a month. I'm going to post that on the next post.
Yes, because let me tell you, a lot of the homosexual quotient had a lot of beef.
Oh God! I wish I liked looking at dick more. Can I confession time?
Yeah, Leather Couch Confessionals. Go ahead.
I don't love looking at dick, nigga. I just, I love dick. I don't love looking at it. I'm just like, oh, hi.
It's not an attractive piece of appendage. You know?
It's really it's a member. It's it's just, okay.
Yeah, there's nothing pretty about it. There's nothing
I've seen some attractive ones now.
Yeah, but it's also it goes from a seed to a stalk. You know what I mean? And it goes back,
I may catch a lot of flack for this, but it's
okay.
Fine. Okay. It's like white girls. It's like you got your run of the mills standard, whatever. And then it's like, okay, yeah, she's pretty for a white girl.
Yeah. It's pretty for a dick.
Yeah. Is that? Should Eddie edit that out?
No, it's true though. It's like when Amber
and don't
Amber
y'all dare
Rose's
come
vagina.
asking me why you can't say somebody's pretty for a black girl, because I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. You just can't.
Right. Can't say nigga and you can't say that. So but yeah, it's like when Amber Rose's vagine hit the timeline.
Right, and it was like, wow,
ago.
an exceptional vagine. You know what I'm saying? And you get a really pretty dick. You're like, wow, that's really a beautiful dick. But dick in general.
Right.
I just don't wanna look
I
at
remember I remember when me and Chris Rogers first started going out, he asked me about like strippers or whatever. And I was like, let me tell you something right here. If we go into a strip club, it's for women only. I don't like seeing niggas strip. I don't like his shit be leaking out of there. And have you seen okay, story time. So I went to Caravana in Canada one year, which is, the big Caribbean festival.
Carnival.
But, of course, the sissies always sissy that walk, if you know what I mean.
Okay, yeah.
Sissy that walk. Sissy that
That was
walk.
the best part of that performance.
Right. So we went to the club, and we went to, of course, even, and this wasn't even a strip club, I don't think. I think this is just a regular club, where, you go for pride events or whatever. The men folk, not just the Blanquitos, the coloreds too. So the dancer was a lot more than just a dancer.
Oh.
And he was allowing them to S his D on stage.
Okay.
But like one right after the other it was like a thing.
Oh.
And I'm like,
oh, that doesn't sound safe.
Right. No. And again, not king shaming, but it's also like that's a lot of saliva.
No, that's not. This is not king shaming.
like
this is
dick
about health,
particles
nigga.
around.
This don't sound safe, nigga.
It's just nah. And men are just gross in general.
No,
like, I remember there was one time there's a very famous host that used to work at this club that I used to go to in New York. And I remember one night that they the club had strippers finally for like whatever, just dancers or whatever. And I definitely had to like hide behind that particular person because I was like, this person is attacking me with their cock.
Oh, that happened. So I've only been to one male strip club ever in my life. It was for my homegirl's bachelorette, and I was ready to go before I got there. There was a reason why I'd never gone on my own volition before that. So we're in there, and, it's a bachelorette party, so, whoo, all of that. And I am literally in the back drinking a beer and having a whiskey. Like, I am not interested in anything that's happening here right now. So, obviously, we get the dancer who comes over to our party because of the, the bachelorette and all of that. And this nigga comes over to me and puts his leg up on a chair and proceeds to, I said, you got to get it away from me right now, okay? This is not the party you want to be at. Because they put those satin things on them, and then they move around like puppets, and they have tassels at the end, or they have, like the wacky, wavy, inflatable arm tube man stuff, but it's like at the end of a dick. And it just stresses me out.
It always looks like, in The Wiz, where they had like the pink things
Yes!
in the end, and it's like that. Yeah. It's always some weird shit at the end of their dick.
What?
It's just
That
like,
doesn't.
why?
That is simulating something to me that you don't want it to. So I don't.
Right. That is not fashion.
It's not fashion, and you can't make no dick fashion, nigga. I'm sure there'll be somebody who will object me, and that's fine. If looking at dick is your forte, I don't have no problem with that. But as for me, I like dick. I don't want to look at. I don't want to look at your dick dressed in drag. I
can get dick anytime I want. I can get dick anytime I want. I can get dick anytime I want. I can get dick anytime I want. Get dick anytime I want.
Right.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to. The category is. I don't care.
Cock and geesh. Imagine your dick coming out looking like lamb chop and shit.
I fucking hate these niggas be having sateen, and I hate it. Sateen on the dick.
Yeah, that used to kill me. There's this famous episode that every gay has seen, and I'm sure black woman has ever seen, of real sex, where they had the erotic fashion show or the erotic, where black aunties go to get their lives.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Before the sip and paint, they just had, male reviews.
Yes, yeah. And it's always, but they always want to come up to the bitch like me, the one who doesn't want to be there.
Yeah, because they always go up to the big girl because they assume that she has low self-esteem.
Fuck y'all and your sateen dicks. First of all, my self-esteem was fine. I just don't like sateen on the dick.
Right.
Only on my pillowcase.
Esteem for sateen on penis.
They got them shits at the end. It looked like they dicks came from Party City. I don't like that.
Yeah, it's so strange.
But
it's
I'm
like
I'm weirdly picky about stuff like. That's how I knew Tristan was the one. Because I have always, it was a really bad. I was very much like black girl Jerry Seinfeld. Because I remember I went out with this nigga one time. And all I could, the whole time we're sitting there, we're eating, we're drinking, we're, having a good time, joking, similar sense of humor, you know what I'm saying? So it's pleasant. But I looked down and realized that this nigga's hands and feet were too big for his body. And all I could think for the rest of the date was, damn, your appendages are off. Like, they don't match. Oh, my gosh. It's very problematic because people can't help their big-ass hands and feet. But
right.
From that moment, it didn't matter how good of a time we were having. He called me later on. He was like, can we go out again? I was like, we can't. We can't go out again. And I couldn't tell him it's because your hands and your feet are like just 2 sizes too big for your body and I can't stop paying them attention. But I was like, I just feel like maybe I'm not in a place to date.
Yo. That's like that guy who can't... This is about to be a really problematic story.
Oh.
I feel like I've told the story on the show about this nigga who cased my kitchen.
Wait, what? Wait, like to rob you?
I don't know, man. So, like, this is... All right. I might be telling my business, but it's fine.
No, you're definitely telling your business, but please keep going.
I just want to say that thick niggas is where it's at. On both straight and gay. You know what I mean? Thick niggas is where it's at. Get you a nigga with his tummy. It's where it's at. I'm telling you.
I just got 2 words for you. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I was in undergrad, I think. I was just finishing up school. And so I had met this guy through a friend, and he didn't think I was going to be into him because he was a bigger guy, but I was like, no, that ain't it.
Get over here, Gerald Levert.
Right. The problem is he was just really like thirsty, and it was just like you can't do that. But if you just turn it down a bit, you can come on over to my place.
It's so nice. It's so nice.
Yeah. So I had happened to just go grocery shopping that day for whatever reason. I think Dennis and I had went to go grocery shopping. And I think this is so interesting because I just brought this up because we were watching Make the Cut, which I'm going to talk about a little bit. But I was getting ready for a fashion shoot or a fashion show, and I hadn't really been eating, but I had gone grocery shopping because I was like, okay, but you need to eat. Oh, this was your
cigarettes time of your life?
Oh, yeah. That's when I thought I was...
an American Apparel model.
All I drank was coffee and smoked cigarettes. Oh, God, I look so good. So... No,
nigga, you was waif.
I know, nigga. That's the goal.
You too big to be a waif-ass nigga, no.
No, I want to look sick.
Let me tell you something.
Nigga. That is the point of homosexuality.
XD look like Electra. Okay, he looked like Electra Evangelista.
Why wouldn't I want to look like Electra Abundance?
Well...
See? Why wouldn't
You're right.
I want to be her when I want to be Dominique when I grow up. Period.
Me too, actually.
So,
oh my God. And
Right.
Like, I love Dominique.
Stan,
But you were very waif.
I was.
I think
was.
Waif
I have a
suits
whole
you.
photo album on Facebook called Waif. It is me doing awkward poses with like Ugg boots on my feet, on my hands. It's true. It's called Wave. Yeah, it's just me doing broken doll poses in front of a full length mirror.
I don't even look at Facebook, nigga.
Yeah.
Okay,
But,
keep going while I find this album.
Oh yeah, so oh boy comes over, and you know, I was feeling it. They were feeling it. So we have us Wang Dang Doodle.
Okay.
Like we go to home base, and I can't say that because first base in gay world is like fucking with a condom.
Wait a minute.
So
I just found the Wave album.
oh, see,
I just want you all. The description of the album is slumped, disheveled, strung out, fabulous, wave.
yes, yeah.
To stay skinny, don't you go? You got to stay pretty while you can. You got to stay hungry.
Get into the art direction. High drag, nigga.
Nigga, this is
Get
like the
into
first
me.
season of Drag Race. Look at Dennis.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Y'all are, I am screaming at the,
And our white girl Steph. Shout out to Steph.
who is this white girl?
She was our friend. She used to be Dennis's roommate and at his other school, but she ended up moving downstairs.
Y'all, XD in this door frame.
Yeah. If you're my friend on Facebook, which is open, you could honestly see it.
Oh my
It's
God.
an album.
Not
called
these Ugg boots.
I told you, Ugg boots on hands. Fashion. Listen. Marchesa, Dior, Delo, okay?
I'm screaming. Okay, continue.
So we do the do or whatever, and I like passed out because it was just, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I passed out, and I'm like, it's hot, and I didn't have central air at the time, and blah blah. So I get hot, and I pass out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay. So I guess I fell asleep, and then I wake up, and there's like a sandwich next to me. Mind you, there's nobody in my house at all because I was one of those people that didn't have sex with people in the house. Unless if they knew them or whatever. But like, that nigga had made a sandwich. He went through my kitchen and made me a sandwich and himself one too.
Where was he?
With chips and all.
That, first of all, that is a considerate, fantastic ass nigga. But
Yeah.
make me a sandwich.
But how you know I had all this shit in my, like, you made
Because
this,
he
like,
went looking for it. Duh.
I know, but that's what kills me. Like, like on Love Jones or like any rom-com movie or whatever, like they have somebody spend the night and then the other nigga wake up early that's not their home and they making breakfast for them.
Yeah.
It's like, what makes you think that I wanted you to touch my like caraway?
Oh, well,
You know what I mean?
here's my this is where I'm gonna have to hold you accountable, friend. You fucked up. I'm gonna tell you where you fucked up.
I didn't tell him I went grocery shopping.
No, you let that nigga. I mean, what? If it's not somebody's Toyota Corolla with the too big engine, it's them niggas.
Mm-hmm.
You fucked up because you went to sleep with a stranger nigga in your house. See, I was of the in yesteryear, Jade.
Jade, oh yeah, mind you, this is before 2010.
Yeah, this is
story.
Jade BT before Tristan. So
yeah,
niggas were not
this
allowed
is
to
my
sleep in
BC
my house.
before Chris Rogers, yeah.
And if you weren't allowed to sleep in my home. What I would do is I was considerate. I gave you a nice warm washcloth.
You are a nigga.
Told
for
you
real.
where the bathroom was.
That's some nigga shit.
I
for
always
real.
offered water. Never weed. Bring your own. BYOW. And you know, you may clean yourself up, and I will see you out because I don't trust you to walk through my house without me. So then I would walk them out. Let me not. Yes, okay. You know, whatever. I would walk, you know, the person out and then change my sheets. I don't want to sleep with remnants of you on me. I'm not napping. I'm not giving you an opportunity to go through my refrigerator. You can't go through my medicine cabinet. If it takes you too long to clean yourself in my bathroom, I'm knocking on the door because you are in there too long. And don't you dare take a shit in my house, stranger nigga.
Oh my god.
Oh no, there was rules to this shit, nigga. You are not allowed in my kitchen.
Wow.
Take your shoes off. When we are done, you may go pee and wash up. And then you've got to go. And do not pee with the door open. But do not be in my bathroom too long.
Ooh.
It's a little...
You would have been great on Jack.
I was just... There's a reason XD and everybody else have literally met two niggas. And one of them is Tristan.
Yeah. Yeah, because yeah.
And the other one was allowed to sleep at my house. That's why they met him. And that was a mistake.
Oh, glad.
That nigga stole my DVDs.
Listen, you can't say that God ain't real because you were delivered, my
Oh,
nigga.
let me... I mean, nigga, the white light. Okay. I was delivered. But I still can't live it down because Tristan and his brother be like, remember we used to date that nigga who wore Y3s and skinny jeans? Shut up, it was a dark time. They were like, that was a grown nigga with a backpack. Ah! They will not let me live it down, honey.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, was Jay dating Lupe Fiasco? Yes, I was.
Oh my gosh. I've dated a bunch of people. I've definitely dated for like less. Like this one guy, I found out that he pours milk before the cereal.
What kind of sociopath?
Right, I had to let it go.
Yeah, no.
I had to be a man and, gaslight and end things because, I mean, if I didn't do it, I would have died. So, sometimes you got to get out of situations.
See, that's how you knew because that nigga would have made your eggs first when he made you breakfast.
Mm-hmm. And then skinned me later.
Yeah.
Who do you fuck with?
Come on, take that ball. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Which is so interesting because he ended up going out with this guy who I knew who happened to kill somebody and himself.
What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait.
I used to. Right.
This was his friend?
They used to kick it in a gay Bible way.
Okay. Biblically.
So and I happen to know this person. Like we were cool, but like it had been like I didn't know. Gay is like, oh, you fucked him too. Like everybody's had everybody. In homosexuality, we're all mishpuka. You know what I mean? So,
oh my God.
so we're
Sometimes
all people.
in heterosexuality too.
Yeah, we're all people.
Yeah.
There's a big there's no such thing as a Venn diagram in gay. It's just one big ass circle.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they used to go out, and he or fuck around, I'll say that.
Okay.
And the guy, who was my friend, not my friend, he actually had like, he was cool and he was a prominent YouTuber actually. And then I guess he had some mental issues and I guess he quote unquote snapped and he killed his partner and then himself right after via Facebook too. Like he confessed on Facebook.
Oh no.
I know. That shit is crazy.
No.
Wild.
Wow, I don't think let me see, have I ever dated a nigga who's killed somebody before? Probably.
Don't answer that question.
I'm like, nah.
Don't incriminate yourself. No, Eric and Jane. No.
No, you're right. No, I have not. I've never dated.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if to my knowledge, I've never dated anybody that's killed anybody.
To my knowledge.
Let's take a break and change the subject. Hit it, Claude.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
I have never in my life yelled at a girl like this. When my mother yells at this, it's because she loves me. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Learn something from this.
And we're black. So this has been sitting on my heart for a while. And I know this happens to you too. I know we're talking about like shit that gets on our nerves or pet peeves. And, you know, we watch a lot of competition reality TV, Drag Race, Survivor, and you do too. And over the years, we've all seen some sort of competition reality show. A biggest pet peeve of mine is when I begin to root for the black person.
Oh, you already know. You already know how I feel about that. It's like they piss me off more.
Yeah. It's like you did this on purpose.
How dare you make me hate you?
Yeah. Why are you embarrassing the community like this?
I told you, soon as Widow start acting up on damn Drag Race, I was like, get it the fuck together, Widow, shit.
And I say this because we've been watching Making the Cut. Have you ever watched Making the Cut before?
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, well, it's Project Runway, but on Amazon.
Okay.
And remember that they had to their Project Runway is still on Bravo, but it's hosted by Christian Siriano and Carly Kloss. They had to get a new production because it used to be ran by Weinstein. So now Tim Gunn and Heidi Klum have a brand new show on Amazon called Making the Cut. And it is interesting. There's this on the second season, which is on now. There's this black girl now from Crown Heights, and she has a bridal shop in Bed-Stuy called Pantora.
Oh.
I was wondering if you ever heard of it.
No, I don't intend on ever wedding shopping.
Well, you know, I mean, she looked like she listened to us. Chris Rogers was like, she looked like she listened to y'all or like Getting Grown Other Read. So, you know, Andrea from Pantora, if you're listening, hey girl.
Hey girl.
But I brought this up not because she's embarrassing. She's been great. She's been top 2 the whole time. But when we were watching season 1, there was this black guy on there who looked like James Baldwin. And just like, nigga, I want to root for you so bad. Like, you got this, you got this. And they gave him so many chances and then he fucked up. And it's just like, why?
Wait, but back to Pantori.
Oh, Pantora, yeah.
See, I'll do some bridal modeling. Can you see me in a wedding dress?
Oh yeah, and she does like, she's a black designer. Like she's very black, and so she designs for black women's shape and black women's aesthetic, which is just as important as fitting. Because let me tell you something, I dislike just because you have a big and tall or plus size collection line doesn't mean that it has to look matronly or boring.
No, it don't. Stop making these mother of the bride ass 2-piece casual sets or whatever the fuck.
Right. And not everybody wants to be in a print either. Because I hate also like, yes, the big guys could be in prints too. That's
out.
stupid. Right. Why can't we just wear muted colors like everybody else?
Bitch, give me something monochromatic, ho.
Okay. You know I need to be in black, girl. Not only is it slimming, it's also my mood and me as a person.
It's you as a. I wear earth tones.
Yeah. I used to wear a lot of earth tones because I used to want to, like, I dressed like a tree. So there's a lot of browns and greens and a lot of foliage.
Yeah, I have a green jumpsuit right now. Excuse me, brown. I also own it in green and navy and black.
That's valid.
Because when I find stuff that I like, I buy it in like every color that I like it in. That's the stage
smart.
that I'm at in life right now.
That's smart. I need to do that. Now that I found that Amazon is more than just a Walmart, like there's fashion on there. I know we're not supposed to support Jeff Bezos, but
And he looks like
I still live in America and I still vote and shit, and we all know this is a racist ass cesspool. So you know, might as well keep the party going.
Tipping is racist.
But I definitely tip my people in LA do not tip.
Really?
No. And have you ever noticed every time you tip in LA, like they have like this whole like, it's like they nut. Like it's just like, oh my god.
Yeah, I did notice
no
that.
No idea what this means to me. You know, it's on some like, can I please have some more type shit?
Yeah.
And it's like, yes.
I noticed because I got a lot of delivery while I was out there, and I always tip on my delivery, and I tip a good 20% or whatever. And they was hype. I'd be like, can you just meet me over here by this gate real quick? And they were like, yeah, whatever you need. And this one guy was like, hey, the last weed delivery lady, not saying the company because, again, we want exclusivity. But I was like, the last girl told me I could find her Venmo information in the message field, but I didn't see a message field, and I feel real bad because I want to tip her. So can you make sure you give me your stuff like right here on spot? And he was like, oh my God, yes. And thank you so much for even asking that. And I was like, okay, I just thought everybody was real nice.
No, not at all. Like, even just regular like food delivery drivers, they're just ever so grateful. I know we delivery people, they rarely get tips. And so when you like, this guy almost cried when I ordered from Medman once. And he like, I don't know if he just never got tips or if he was just having a day. And he was like so emotional. He was like, thank you. You don't know what this means to me. He's like, you really made my day. Oh. And I was like, okay, you doing a lot of talking during a pandemic, sir. So,
Some of them niggas need they need some love. They ain't seen nobody in a minute.
I guess, but listen, anything like a conversation longer than 5 minutes is a super spreader event as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? So it's like, yes, we both have our mask on, but yeah.
Not a super spreader event.
It is. Any conversation longer
I'm
than
sorry,
5
sir.
minutes
This is
a
turning
super
into
spreader
Lollapalooza.
event.
We've got to end it now.
Let me tell you something.
Like, Florida just don't give a fuck.
And that in Chicago, because that was in Chicago.
Lollapalooza was in Chicago. I'm sorry. It was Rolling Loud that was in Florida.
Rolling Loud. Yeah. Right.
Chicago, I thought y'all... I thought we had more sense than that.
No. And you know why?
Why?
Because of the youth. They were too creeped up. They can't. Yeah. They tired of making TikToks in front of in their mama's house.
They're ready to wear their bell bottoms and their platform shoes and their halter tops out. They're ready to do it.
They're tired of wearing them Amazon
Child,
pants
they are really reaching to bring back ugly ass 2000s fashion. These young ones here, I've noticed.
Oh yeah, listen. Every 20 years we have a resurgence of fashion.
But y'all want to resurge the 2000 to the 2000. 10 era.
No.
It's a bad time for
No.
fashion, friends.
It was bad.
And I don't
the
wanna
last
see no
point of
velour.
Oh my gosh. We're going to get a lot of shit over asses and shit. And since we're all body positive now, it's going to be all big and like disruptive.
All right, now the incredible story of a fashion brand you see just about in every store, and you may even have a piece in your closet right now. I know my wife does. Juicy Couture. It started with 2 women and a couple $100s, and the rest as well. It's not only history, but it's today's L'Oreal Paris Get the Look.
You want to know what gets on my nerves? You want to know what I have a special petty hate for? Jeans with no pockets on the back. It just be ass cheek. It just be blue ass cheek and that one seam down the middle. And it fucking, I mean, when I tell you, it irritates my whole existence. Why do you have denim ass out right now? Like, I fucking hate it. I hate it so much. And all these little girls, because everything is midriff too. So like, I'm in this stage where I'm shopping, and it's such a weird time, right? Because it's like, I'm not 20, but I'm not like 50. And I don't want to shop at Macy's. And I've, found some sites for myself and whatnot. But when I try to look at some youthful things, or maybe you want to get a little sexier, I'm like, God damn, this is ugly. And why don't these pants have pockets, but they've got this ass crack seam down the middle of them? I fucking hate them so much. Just like those Selena pants.
Oh,
They don't have no pockets.
the bitty bitty bum
The
bums.
bitty bitty bum bum pants. It's like the ones that have the butt like that, but they make them. But something about them in denim is like not those pants, but just that seam with those blue ass cheeks and no fucking pockets to balance this. It irritates my existence.
It makes the person look like a couch, like a denim couch, because it's like there's nothing there.
Or it's like
depending upon
jeggings.
how blessed they are.
Jeggings don't have side pockets, but y'all have fake side pockets? Like, what was the fucking reason? Why? Why would you put a fake pocket? It's like apartments who put that stupid fucking fake drawer. Why would you do this?
I hate that shit.
It's
that fake
deceitful.
drawer. It's so deceitful. This is why we have trust issues now.
Exactly.
Slavery.
You think the pants got pockets? You think it's a drawer? It's not. It's just empty space.
Yeah, it's just for what?
Then it could have been
no
a drawer,
reason.
which infuriates you even more because you're like, I could have stored stuff here, and you glued this stupid shit inside of this shit.
Right.
I'm sorry. Residential construction has been. It's been irking my entire life. I had a whole meltdown earlier. You were talking about putting your business up there. Yes. I had a meltdown because one of my, so I went to go pull out one of my drawers and the shit collapsed, broke. Not the drawer, so I realized that whatever the reinforcement bar thing is that you slide, dressers or drawers in, that thing is what broke. So now I can't slide the drawer in. And I also hit up my management company for something else, and I am PMSing. And it's a bad one.
Oh, gosh.
It's a bad one because I can identify why I'm so irritated and the levels of irritation that I have. I told XD earlier that I was having a personal retrograde. That's what this PMS is for me. So the fucking drawer shit comes out, and I hit up my management company about something else, and I just had a meltdown earlier, and I was like, I hate everything in here. Everything. The fucking management company is the fucking ghetto. And I was like, I don't have any space to store anything. And my head started detaching from my body, and snakes started growing out of my head. And, and Tristan was like, I'm sorry you're frustrated right now. And that's just what it was. I think I reached a level. My spirit is expanding. It needs more room physically. And so we're having a moment is what's going on here. And I'm PMSing like nobody's devil ass business right now. It's a combination of both.
It happens.
Yeah.
you know.
As you get older, your
People.
needs change.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Every
need a little
8
bit more
years,
fiber.
your tongue, your fucking taste buds change.
Yeah, man.
I'll never like scallops though.
I guess. No, getting older is one of those things that, you know, I've learned every movement comes with the sound. You know what I mean? Like you wake up, you move your arm, there's a crack or a tick. Or if you move, you make a grunt. You know what I mean? Like try just going down on the floor and getting back up without being like, ugh.
Oh no! Like the other day, I like popped my knees back. Like I stood up and straightened out my legs, and my knees popped. And Tristan was like, "Nigga, was that your knees?" And I was like, "Yes, you heard it. You heard it here first."
Yo, everything is like, it's no matter how healthy you are and how much you go to the gym or whatever. It's like, nigga, your body just is just like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I give up.
I see why my father started doing all that acupuncture.
Yeah.
Every
that makes
week.
sense.
And he did physical work too. So it was like, I realize now all of the different reasons and all of the different things that he did to try to take care of his body is because that nigga was feeling it.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do like a weight loss challenge.
Again? Which one?
Yeah, but I think I'm going to be my own, like host it and then have other people join.
Okay. Well, don't call it a weight loss.
Well, yeah, and I don't want to call it like a fitness challenge either. I would call it like
health.
You know, bad bitchery.
Yeah. Health.
Yeah.
You know, you're doing this for health.
No, I'm not doing that for...
You're doing it for vanity.
Absolutely. That's what everybody should be doing it for. Listen, anybody who tells you, I'm just working out to get healthy. No. Because working out is dumb.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, working out is the dumbest thing ever. Why would I raise my heart rate to work a sweat and if I'm not getting a nut out of it?
Okay, fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm not getting a nut out of it, or if I'm not running to the ice cream man, what is the point?
Nah, I've been doing my walks, but I have to be in the mood for them. And when I don't be in the mood for them, I don't do them.
Yeah.
I'm not really that girl.
I can't wait until I'm wealthy enough like Mariah Carey. Remember when she just stopped walking for a year and a half?
Yes, I can't do that. Because
can't wait where I'm just like...
I will spread like Alex Mack.
I'm done.
Okay? I will.
Listen, like a wildfire, nigga.
like an oil fire. I will
spread. Spread for me. But like I'm working out because, you know, I like the way it feels. It's good. And of course I'm being facetious. I know people work out for health reasons, more importantly mental health, because you do feel better when you work out. But for the most part, no, nigga, I'm going to work out and I need to lose 50 pounds so I could look good wearing this specific outfit that I want to wear.
See, I'm not really that girl. I'm not really either one of those girls. Like, I'm like, you know, it's probably time for me to take a walk. And I'm in the mood to do it. And then also, like, well, this is the body they're going to get right now because this is where I'm at in life. I just can't really, like, I don't know. I don't have the drive to care as much as something.
Yeah.
No.
I just, you know... yeah, it's really vanity, honestly, and it's like it's even not that strong of a will for a vein that I have in my body, because otherwise I would have really did something about it. Because you know what I had today?
You are like fake vein.
Oh, absolutely. Because I had my breakfast. I said, "Ooh, I'm gonna order Organico." I had that same keto breakfast I had the other day. I was like, "Ooh, keto." You know, all that high fat, low carb work. And then I had M&Ms.
Yeah, I don't have the will to stick with it. I tried Weight Watchers back in the day, and I tried the Atkins, and I tried that cayenne pepper bullshit.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how I passed out on that big nigga because I was on the lemonade diet.
I did that shit, that lemon cayenne pepper maple syrup shit, and I did. What else did I do?
Get the attention you deserve.
Anna, how did you do it?
Trispa, baby. Anna, the ultimate comeback. Make yours. 1-800-TrimSpa or trimspa.com.
The Atkins. Oh, I did that Mayo Clinic half a grapefruit shit where you eat, like the meat and the green, and you can have a half a grapefruit. You can only have like a tea or a coffee with no.
Oh yeah, that auntie diet.
I did that back in the day too. I did a lot of those. And you know why?
Aunties had that diet.
And I'm definitely somebody's auntie. Which, by the way, my sister is having a baby, and she bought me a somebody's auntie shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does she know what she's having?
Yes, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. Oh wait, yes I
Okay.
can. It's a girl.
Oh, okay.
And
two girls.
That.
Oh wait, so it's not a twin situation.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I hope not.
That's a lot of auntying you got to do. That's a lot of mothering she got to do. Two kids at once, two babies at once, and she's a toddler now.
She's 5. My niece is 5.
Yeah. So.
And the really fun part about all of this is that the baby's due date is September 10th.
So you get to troll.
Oh yes, I'm like, I hope your child is just like me, nigga. It's bad enough. My niece loves me. Me and my niece have we have a beautiful relationship. I call her, she calls me poop. You know what I'm saying? We make faces at each other.
Oh my gosh.
She'll hang up the phone on me. And it's great.
It's kids.
Yeah.
It's kids. This is what I was talking about the other day. Kids are cool for the most part. Mm-hmm. It's the parenting aspect that I'm really not interested in.
Oh, that's why I don't do play dates. Your kid can come over, but you are weird.
Yeah.
I'm not
It's
really
the
that parent at
part.
the school. I'm not that parent at the school.
It's like you're like Christine on the new Adventures of Old Christine.
Yeah, like I'm like Christine. Like imagine Christine mixed with like Ina Garten. Like like I actually like the last time I told you. Did I tell you all about that first and only play date I ever hosted? I didn't tell you about that.
Maybe, I don't know.
So, Tristan comes to me with like, no one wants to have a play date, like a formal play date with 2 kids from school. This was a couple years ago. So I was like, okay, all right. So they're going to come over here? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, all right. So I got like stuff from the supermarket for the kids to make their own mini pizzas. I got like stuff for them to make their own, like chocolate chip cookies and ice cream. I don't know, something with sweets. And, had a little wine for the parents or whatever. And so they come in and they're like, you're not going to be allowed to host any more play dates. And I was like, why?
What?
My house is cleaner than everybody's. What you mean?
Right.
And they're like, because we don't do all of this at the play dates. Like, we don't. I was like, well, what the fuck do y'all eat? I'm like, what are the kids eating? What are they noshing on? Like, what's happening here? So everybody gonna treat me like I'm weird because I put bites out, but we get to having conversation, and I don't know what the fuck these niggas talking about. It was not until one of the little girls mentioned her father's glass funny cigarette pipe, and I said, okay, gang, gang. So, I turned to him, I was like, you smoke? He was like, yeah, y'all smoke. I was like, yeah, we smoke.
Yes.
But outside of that, like, they don't really be interested in talking to me like that, and I don't really be interested in talking to them. And play dates they're just like awkward for everybody.
Yeah.
I can't wait till I'm rich and my kid has a nanny. Then they can just go have them nanny play dates.
Mommy, can I have? I don't know. Ashy Nanny.
I don't know. Talk to Esperanza. I don't know.
Okay.
I have no clue.
Okay. Everybody needs a Yolanda.
Not everybody, nigga.
No, not everybody.
Not everybody.
And I mean that lovingly. Like, because Chris, right, when we watch Beverly Hills Housewives or whatever, like, the wife of the nigga who made The Lion King.
Wait, what?
Her name's Crystal. Right. So the wife of
Wait
the
a
nigga who
minute.
made The Lion King.
Wait a minute. What nigga made? What do you mean made Lion King?
Yeah, David Minkoff. He directed Lion King.
Oh, he directed it. Okay. And
Like, he directed, wrote it. Like, he's like Disney, nigga, the animated version of, like, the real one.
And he's married to a bitch named Crystal who's on Housewives?
Who is the 75th descendant of Confucius.
What?
Hi, I'm Crystal Kung Minkoff, and I'm joining the ladies on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. My parents were both born in China, and my brother lives in Shanghai, and we have a place, my husband Rob and I have a place in Beijing as well.
Yeah, she's Asian. And then her brother is like
Asian.
a big... and then her brother's like a big, like, Chinese soap opera star. Like, it's... And an artist. Listen, it's a lot. So...
Okay.
I forgot my point of me oh, yeah, so Crystal Minkoff, right? So she has, like, a governess or whatever name. I forget her name. I want to call her name Yolanda. But the thing is, it's like, she gathers the house. And so Chris Roger was like, I need a Yolanda. Not because, you know, I'm racist things or whatever. It's just like, I need somebody to get my life together. This is why if I would ever have a child, I need a nanny to be like, to not only be the nanny for my kids, but nanny for myself. Because I'm like, I need a parent. I'm like, I need an adult. Can I hire one?
You know, sometimes I'm like super adult. Like, sometimes I don't even realize how adult I am. Until, like, my friends will be around and they'd be like, damn, nigga, you like a mom. You like a mom. You know, I'm ordering groceries. I'm preparing this. I'm screaming. I'm doing stuff. And then I'll just be like, you know, chill over there. I got you. We can pour some wine. You know, I'm just going to get stuff done. And they'd be like, nigga, you run a household.
Yeah. You have like a family, nigga.
I should teach you know, I'll go be somebody's adult. Like, niggas can hire me out to be their adult. I'm really good at that.
Yeah, that could be like a, you know, I don't know. Firing somebody as an adult is just, you could just mask that as like a consulting business.
Maybe we could do like Ricky Lake situation where it's a bunch of shiftless, you know, grown-ups who come on there, and I could be like the boot camp nigga who screams at them while I'm adult.
Kristen and Jennifer arrived at the Labette Correctional Facility in pitch darkness, well before the Kansas sunrise.
Get out right now. Let's go.
But the pre-dawn silence was shattered by the greetings of the drill instructors. First out of the van was Jennifer.
Clean the base of your toilet! Like, you know, stuff like that.
Right. Just coach them through life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like
but
a true
just
life coach.
A true life coach,
like
but just
actually coaching them.
Yeah, like in a boot camp manner. Like
I
coaching,
like that.
but make it boot camp.
Yeah.
Niggas respond to shame.
That's what I've been telling you.
Yeah.
Niggas respond to shame. That's what Crystal said. If people had just an iota of shame, the world would be a better place.
Yeah, just a smidge. But see, then I feel a little hypocritical with that too as well, because I was watching Noah and I was like, yo, if niggas had a little less shame like children, you know, but then there are a lot of niggas with no shame. So where's the breakdown? What happens? Does the shame shift to the wrong areas?
Yeah, like you need enough shame to not, like, you don't need any shame. Like, you need enough shame to like not shit on yourself, and you don't need a lot of shame to like not live your truth to stifle it. You know what I mean?
Oh no, it's because kids they won't shit themselves either. They'll scream for the bathroom.
Because
I feel
of
like you
shame.
should have a childlike shame. But like I told you, when Noah went to the bathroom in Target in Portland, I'm she's screaming through the walls like, I'm okay, I just had to poop. Like she just
Yeah, see, that's fine.
Yeah.
But see, she has shame enough to know not to soil herself,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And so then there's this idea of, having too much where people are, living a lie and, wreaking havoc on everybody else.
Yeah, this is also true. Who's somebody
Like
with an unhealthy level of shame?
Men.
Agreed. Especially heterosexual men.
Yeah.
Especially heterosexual
yeah.
white men.
Yeah.
But especially heterosexual
Those.
men.
Yeah, those. They struggle with shame the most.
They
Like Karen
they do.
Walker said, if your genitals are on the outside, you're hiding something on the inside.
I'm screaming.
What
happens if
I'm
you
just
have one of
saying.
those big clitoris?
Well, then, you're mixy.
Okay, you're balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your clit is a yin and a yang.
You want to fuck the yin yang twins? Niggas be like, what? What do you mean? Like, let me bring you into my world.
That is enough for today.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to us ramble. Again, subscribe to us on Patreon, $7 holla. We have new episodes of Love After Lockup. Serial is happening. Drag Race is coming back.
Yep.
And I know a couple of you have asked about if we're covering Married at First Sight Houston. Don't know yet. We have to watch it a couple of times because what ends up happening is that we'll watch.
I'm just gonna
let
say
me
no
not say you
because I looked last night and they're already like 5 episodes in.
Well, don't count the ones like the meet the couple or whatever. Don't count the Meet the Queens episodes. You got to
Oh,
talk
okay.
about when
All
they
right,
first
fair
meet
enough.
each other.
Okay, well maybe
I think there's
then.
only 2. Yeah, we'll see. I know one of the couples knew each other.
The Asian
or, like,
couple.
maybe-
I got through the Asian couple and a black couple.
So what is she giving? Is she giving Ariani or Arianka or no?
She's giving Arianka. She's giving. She's giving.
Okay.
She's very. She's a vocal black woman. Very confident in self. Not afraid to speak on what she wants. She's not giving me page levels of desperado. But everybody who's on the show for the most part wants to be married. But the husband is giving you. He wanted to be married a lot. Actually, they said he talked about it since he was a child. And I'll let you actually just go take a look at that yourself. I'm not going to say which for. Because I'm trying to still figure him out. I can't. I'm like, I just feel like they forgot to put the toy in you, the Happy Meal or something. I don't know. There's a disconnect of something, but I also have to be fair and watch past that one episode where they got married.
Okay.
Yeah.
It usually the mess happens after the honeymoon, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I just have to.
We just got to catch up and gauge.
Yeah, because I'm glad we didn't cover Married to Medicine, Marrying Millions, because it turns out that nigga was nasty and a rapist.
Yeah.
And also, the sissy was lying, saying that he wasn't a sissy, but we all knew damn well he was sissying.
I'm sorry. Wait.
Rodney.
So I
Remember
thought it
how
came out that he.
I don't know on the show if it came out that he was lying about being liking niggas or whatever, but I just know for a fact that he was lying about on the show about being in love with this lady, and it was like, Grilla.
Oh yeah, no, he kept
we all
lying
know.
in our faces about that, and that was really frustrating.
Right, and I was just over it. You know what I
And
mean?
she was frustrating just in her own right.
Right. I'll take my mess to Love After Lockup, where I know these people are
Every
certified.
time I think we're gonna walk away.
Every
Because
time.
Even we said
This
we wasn't
past
going to cover Life
episode.
After Lockup, and then I seen the previews for Life After Lockup, and I said, well, okay.
Yeah. This past episode of Love After Lockup really sold me. I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
yeah,
we're here. And Chris Rogers hates the show, and so he was watching. He was like, "Is there another episode?" I was like, "Oh, see now you're into it."
Because Lil Daryl bought
again-
his Pine Sol mom on there, and I
Ghetto Mom from Rock.
I called her the Pine Sol lady.
Oh yeah, she looks like the mom from Rock, but like if she had like
The Pine Sol
you know,
lady's
that-
eyeballs.
Yeah, that and that eyeshadow. Remember that I talked about with the little velvety
The one that comes with like 100 sticks.
Yeah. It comes with a little triangle.
And it's got the little
like
foam
a
at the
little
end.
puff.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And the eyeshadow, the little eyeshadow case things, but it's like a pack of them.
I know it's from Elf.
You know, every old lady, my grandma included, so this is not shade, but every old lady always applies to me. They got a big pack of those Walgreens spongy triangles, the original beauty blenders. They've got those packs of those eyeshadow stick things and a bunch of Fashion Fair.
That's why all grandma's purses smell the same.
With a hint of
Fashion Fair
peppermint.
makeup. I also want you all to let your aunties and grandmas and mamas know that makeup expires.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, and
Yeah.
if you didn't know either, makeup does expire.
And
So
I
does
want you all to
most beauty
personally know
products.
that my grandmother has kept Big Red in business for all of these years.
Big Red, you mean
The gum.
Oh, that's like my grandmother and Wrigley.
Yes.
Doublemint.
Oh, your grandmother
Listen.
and Tristan, because let me tell you who loves some butterscotch. Oh no, that's Werther's.
Oh, Oh, listen, my grandmother, if she should have bought stock in it. We'd be very wealthy.
My grandmother too carries Wrigley's and Big Red, and I think combined, all the grandmothers combined, they are like billionaires.
And what kills me is the fact that they never buy the larger pack with more sticks in it.
No, they buy the dollar
It's
store pack that
always
come with
the
a whole bunch of them.
That's 5 cents per thing. My mother did the same thing, and of course I talk shit about her while I put more in my bag because that's what you do as kids. Ma, why the fuck you got it? Let me take this to go. So like,
But this
I didn't even
reason
tell you
right
what-
here.
So before we go, my mother, my mother is very into like impulse buying. So I see where I get it from.
Yeah, my grandma too. As seen on TV.
Right. So my mother during the pandemic, she was reading Facebook a lot. So you already know what that led to. It led to a lot of pandemic purchases for her. And so she bought me and Chris Rogers solar powered phone charging kits.
Wow.
And I have to show it to you. A UV sanitation wand.
Oh.
Mind you, the UV sanitation wand looks like a dildo.
Yeah. And I don't know if it really works.
Yeah, me either. But this, I was like, okay, this is, mind you, I'm holding this thing up now, showing Jade, and it's bigger than the iPhone.
It looks like
honestly.
a external hard drive.
Yes. It is bigger than this external hard drive I have.
Yeah.
In these challenging times, what can you do to help protect your family when germs are everywhere you go and on everything you touch? Well, now there's Safe and Healthy, the powerful disinfecting UV light.
But like it's like a brick, and apparently if I just put it in front of light, it'll charge regardless.
Have you done it?
Oh yeah.
And it works?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Your mom is mean.
My mother, I only bring this up to show that, parents will buy you things still just like, you need this. And it's like, Mom, why would I need this?
We said this before, but we really need to sit down and talk about all of the things that we purchased in the pandemic.
Oh, I'd be embarrassed.
So let me just take a gander real quick. Let me look at my
I would be so embarrassed. so embarrassed.
Let me look at some of my before we go. Because
like I know I have purchased
let's see.
So many things for work, like for our home studio, you know what I mean, outside of that.
Oh wait, did that come yet? Oh no. Okay.
I bought a blender. I bought the hand mixer thing. What else did I buy?
I need a new hand mixer.
And the only reason I bought the hand mixer because I bought a cheap one because I wanted to make the TikTok coffee. Nigga, wait.
Not me buying a water flosser and toothbrush combo. What?
Have you had croissant toast yet?
No. From where? I bought Shanghai Chinese 5-spice. Lots of barkeepers, friend.
You could get it from Whole Paycheck, but croissant, it's from La Boulangerie, but it's bread, like it's a loaf of bread, but it's in croissant style.
So it's filled with butter.
You get that shit. Oh, it's nothing but. If anything, there should be a little bit more flour with the butter, if you know what I mean.
Oh, really?
But if you warm that shit up and you make like a good chicken salad, oh, happy day.
I love a good chicken salad with some red onion and a little bit of dill and sweet relish. You got to put both of them in there. And some boiled egg, if you want to put a little boiled egg. And sometimes for a fresh, crisp, slight sweetness, I'll do a small chopped green apple.
Yes.
And I always add a little zhuzh to my mustard, or I use a zhuzhy mustard.
I was going to say, like, why not add a little curry? Like, make it like a curry chicken salad.
Oh, I've done a curry chicken salad.
With a little tarragon and a little golden raisin. You know, I don't believe in raisins, but... You know.
Somehow a golden raisin you can get away with in a chicken salad. Don't put it in a potato salad, nigga.
Raisins remind me of rat poop, so I've always been...
I don't love raisins and I don't prefer them, but that little bit of green apple in your chicken salad, if you're not one of them niggas who's anti-fruit in food.
No. I agree. Get you a good chopped apple. Green apple, fresh.
And sometimes I'll put a couple of chopped walnuts in it or pecans.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's end on a high note.
Yes, that is a good positive note. All right, well, we will see you niggas on Patreon and next week.
Yes. Make sure you give us 5 stars wherever you're listening.
Yes,
and,
subscribe.
Comment. Yeah. And we'll see you all later. Bye.